Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Only Connect. We're back with one small change this series. For many years, these opening remarks have been everyone's favourite part of the show. But what you might not know is that they're put together painstakingly over many months by a top script-writing team comprising some of the world's finest literary minds, including the Nobel Prize-winning author Kazuo Ishiguro, Poet Laureate Simon Armitage and the screenwriter Aaron Sorkin at an annual cost of £3.2 million. It is with immense sadness that I have to announce, due to the BBC tightening its belt, that we've had to axe this incredible team, this crucible of philosophic and comedic thinking. We can only bring you this intro because it was written by Dame Jacqueline Wilson for Mates Rates. From now on, unless we can find a cheap alternative, there will be no more of these 90-second whimsical ramblings. But we do still have teams, and this evening they are on my right. Tom McKechnie, a geography graduate who collects baseball caps. Mel Gibbons, a children's illustrator who has a tattoo of Orion's belt. And their captain, Danielle Cope, a health and well-being practitioner who performed at a music festival on a moving steam train. United by an affection for the outdoors, they are the Frescans. Danielle, what brings you to this terrible place? I don't mean Cardiff, I mean where you are psychologically. No, I mean this studio.
We've been watching Only Connect together for years and always saying, oh, we should do that, we should have a go. And then we applied and couldn't believe we actually got on, so absolutely thrilled to be here.
It's lovely to meet you all. Thank you so much for coming. You are meeting, on my left, Andrew Meerman, a university lecturer who set up a community radio station. Erica Hyans, a director of secondary education who was overtaken by a womble on the finishing line of the London Marathon. And their captain, Dominic Rayner, a tax consultant who has read the entire Harry Potter series out loud separately to each of his 3 children. All living in Leeds, but originally from further south, they are the Midlanders. Now, Dominic, I'm going to kick off with a controversial opening question. Is Leeds the Midlands?
Very much not. Leeds is the north.
We had terrible trouble a few years ago with a special. It was a North v South special, and we had the Scunthorpe scholars representing the north. Some people were furious. Is Scunthorpe the Midlands?
No, I think they're northerners too, but we're all from the Midlands, but living in Leeds.
Well, welcome this evening to wonderful Cardiff. Good luck to you. Let's play the quiz. Frescans, you won the toss, but you've decided to throw your opponents in first. So, Midlanders, please would you choose the first hieroglyph of the series?
We'll have 2 reads, please.
2 reads. I will now explain to the audience, anyone who's seeing this show for the first time, you won't be with us long, but while you're here, I want to know what is the connection between 4 apparently random clues. And it'll be picture clues to kick it off. The fewer clues you see to give me the right answer, the more points are available. The first one is coming in now.
Pick and mix. Next, please. The average man, would you say? Or the average woman?
Probably.
Average man. Next, please.
Cleopatra's Needle.
Or is it Place de la Concorde?
Or Obelisk.
OK, pick and mix.
Pick and mix.
Next, please. It's an asterisk. So are they all sound
ending
alike
in
for...
ISK.
They like characters in Asterix.
Yeah, obelisk, yeah.
These are all sound-alikes for characters in Asterix.
They are all denoting characters in Asterix. Inspiration for those names, of course, in the English translation. What are we looking at?
I think we're looking at an asterisk.
Yes.
And an obelisk.
Yes, we're obviously Obelix and Asterix, the main heroes.
Also, is that the average man, the second one?
Is it vital statistics?
Vital statistics, exactly. Chief of the last Gaul village. You're the Asterix readers. Do you know that first one?
Pick and mix, but I've read Asterix in French more than English, so I don't recognise the characters as much.
Yes. This one is pick and mix. I can't remember which one it is, but I was herding the wild pigs and I saw it all. He witnesses a crime in one of those books. But well done. Without being huge Asterix fans, I'm guessing you figured out that was the connection. Well done. Frescans, what would you like?
Horned viper, please.
The viper it is. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
5th book. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. Is it? It's maybe Deuteronomy. Or is it numbers? Could be numbers. Okay. Next, please. Solo vocal improvisation. Scatting.
No, not acapella.
No.
Is it? It's not like flow for a rap, is it?
Not sure. Next, please. An ensemble of actors, a company. Numbers, company. This is kind of sounding.
A number.
3 seconds.
Next, please. Felines.
Oh, the time is up. Oh, it's the schoolboy error. Unlucky, but a bonus chance for you Midlanders.
We think this is an anagram, so they're cats, acts, cast and...
Scat.
Scat.
That's exactly right. Very well done. Yes, not Deuteronomy, not Numbers, but Acts is that 5th book of the New Testament. Ensemble of actors, not a company, but cast. Scat singing and cats at the end there. So that's a bonus. And what will your own question be?
We'll go twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Union. Next, please. What? Come on, what? Next, please.
Hash.
Okay, there's what's the CBD?
Union. So the first one is union.
To begin with H, though, right?
Union hash.
Should we take the last one?
Next, please.
Will be finalised later.
2 seconds.
We think these are 3-letter abbreviations ending in CD.
No.
I'm afraid that is not the answer. Frescans, do you want to have a go?
All of those letters can have a T at the beginning and a C at the end.
It is T's and C's, not a D, unfortunately. Talk us through it, Mel. What are these clues?
So TUC is the Labour Federation.
That's for Trades Union Congress.
TBC, to be confirmed. THC,
Good luck with that one.
no idea what it stands for. And TLC was the group that sang No Scrubs.
Who knows what THC stands for?
I don't, I'm afraid.
Or so you claim. Tetrahydrocannabinol is that ingredient. And No Scrubs, yes, that was the band TLC. What's a scrub?
A scrub is a guy who thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster.
I love it. If there was a bonus point available, it would be yours.
Thank you.
Very well done. So you get that bonus and you may choose your own question. What's it to be?
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Elephants. Next, please. Mario in development. There was something about they changed the way that Mario looked in
In the film, was it?
No, in the game, when they were
game.
developing the game.
Did he, like, not have a moustache?
I think it might have been to do with the moustache, or I'm not sure. Next, please. Rugby union players when about to be tackled. Anything that you can think of for that?
Like offload?
Elephant.
Elephants never forget.
Yeah, Mario. Maybe he wasn't a plumber. Next, please. Right then. They can't jump.
They all can't jump. Can you tell me about any of these clues?
Elephants can't jump. I feel like I heard something about some experiment that was done around
You know, they just
that.
generally can't. There are
They
some
just
animals
can't.
that can't. Hippos, tortoises, sloths. I think various animals can't jump. Elephants among them.
White Men Can't Jump was a film with, like, Woody Harrelson, was it? And
Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. I think it was about basketball.
yeah. Mario, so that's the game, the Nintendo game.
Yeah, he was only going to be controlled by a joystick, Mario, and he couldn't jump, and then they changed that.
Yeah, and then rugby union players, Tom?
I guess they're not allowed to.
These Midlanders must be rugby union fans.
Not really.
Football, but not rugby.
It's if they're being tackled, you know, if somebody's about to tackle them, they can't suddenly... It'd be dangerous, wouldn't it, if they suddenly jumped at them? You know, people might be injured, so you can't jump at
You
somebody
can't
who's
jump
about
at
to
them,
tackle you.
yeah.
Midlanders, what would you like?
We'll have lion, please.
Lion. It's the music question. What connects the clues you're about to hear? Starting now.
Okay, next, please.
Oh, no, but I can't think of
Okay,
it.
next, please.
Let's Do It Again by the Beach Boys.
Okay. Okay. Next, please.
That's Britney Spears.
It's again, so it's something.
The word again
What about it?
appears in the titles of the songs.
At the end.
I'm afraid it doesn't. Our Frescans, do you know?
Is this about repeating, asking for things to be repeated? So encore une fois and baby one more time were the two we recognised.
That's exactly it. I gave you another go with the word again, because if you'd said because it's about things happening again, then yes, but not in the titles. Encore une fois. Instant Replay was that second one, Dan Hartman. Do It Again, it appears in that one, The Beach Boys, but Baby One More Time, the word again doesn't appear. So you get that bonus. And the last question of the round, water question. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Social distinctions or anything except the general good. Anything? No. Next, please. Harming a human. It's like... Yeah.
Commission of Human Rights or something?
Yeah, something like that, maybe. Or like some kind of religious commandments. Next, please. Yeah.
Is it-
Oh,
that's-
it's the Ten
Constitution.
Commandments. You know, thou shalt have no gods but me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that?
Yeah.
Is this rephrasings of the Ten Commandments?
I'm afraid it isn't. Brave early buzz, but no. As I think you'll see when I reveal the fourth clue to your opponents.
These are first rules, or as in the first commandment, the first rule of Fight Club?
They are the first rules, yes. The first commandment, thou shalt have no other gods but me. First rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about it. What are these other clues?
The first rule of robotics, I think, is that they must
That's
not harm a
Asimov's
human.
law of robotics. A robot can't harm a human or allow a human to come to harm through inaction. And the first one?
Is it
Utilitarian.
is it in the Communist Manifesto, perhaps?
Some would say so, but no, it's the French Declaration of the Rights of Man. Things must be founded on the general good. So, at the end of round one, the Midlanders have 3 points, the Alfrescans have 3 points. Round two is the sequences round. There are still 4 clues, but the teams won't see the fourth clue. I want them to tell me what it is. They work out the connection, they work out the sequence, and they tell me what comes forth. Midlanders, you'll be going first again. What would you like?
We'll have twisted flax, please. Could there be 42 lines in the Sestino? It's
Yes,
an
so
Italian poem,
seven
presumably.
times, yeah.
Next, please. Where's the Roman? 26, 52, 39, 26. So it's something that there are 13 of, presumably.
Rugby league players.
We're going to go for players in a rugby league team.
And why would that be?
We think there are 13 of them and that the others are 52, 39, 26.
You've shown your hand now, haven't you? I asked if you liked rugby union, and you look like, oh, it's all the rugby. I think we know if they're northern or southern now, don't we? You are correct. It is a mathematical sequence. We're going down by 13 each time. Well done. Alfrescans, what would you like?
Water, please.
Water. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Yeah. Next, please. Two-way. Does that mean anything to... Yeah.
Could be another form of wrestling.
Oh, two-we. So it's like the second person in French.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Next, please.
Well, they're days of the week, aren't they? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So we'll
Saturday, Sunday.
Sasu.
Sasu.
Yeah.
Sasu, yeah.
Sasu.
Is the right answer. Tom, why is that?
I just saw days of the week at the end there. So.
Exactly. You went too clever on us. People do that sometimes with your obvious knowledge of French. Nothing that complicated. It's staring you right in the face. Well done. Back to you, Midlanders, for a choice.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. This is going to be a picture sequence. What would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Time starts now.
Sushi. Sushi.
Next, please.
Sashimi. What's the number for?
Okay.
Roast chicken.
What's the number about? What was the number in the previous one?
0. Okay,
So it's going to be 2.
Salmon. It's a roast chicken. Next, please.
Biscotti.
Okay, so chicken. So what was the normal? What was the normal? Salmon. No bones. Ingredients. A picture of a chocolate cake
With a 3.
with the number 3.
And why?
Not wholly sure about that.
In that case, I'm afraid I can't accept your answer. Al Frescans, would you like to have a go?
Some delicious triple cooked chips with the number 3 next to them.
Some chips. Could you explain to your opponents why that is?
It's to do with the number represents the number of times that this food item is cooked.
Exactly so.
yeah.
So the sashimi, not cooked at all. 1 time is the correct number of times to roast the chicken. Twice cooked what?
Biscotti.
They are biscotti that are cooked twice, so something that's cooked 3 times. For example, triple cooked chips. What Heston Blumenthal called the greatest chips. It caused a great craze of people doing these triple cooked chips, and there was a spike in fires. The fire brigade said, why did they come up with this? Because obviously you're doubling the number of times you're frying. There were a lot more fries.
Makes sense.
Fries, fires. I'm doing that thing. It's at Scat Cast. I literally said fries when I meant fires. I've already been doing this show too long, and it's episode 1. Oh, my word. My brain is scrambled. Well done. You get the bonus. What would you like for your own question?
The horned viper, please.
Then you shall have it. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Sacral. They're muscles in the bottom of your back.
It's also the chakra, the bottom chakra.
Yeah, it's chakras as well. OK, next, please.
That's back.
Lumbar, so it must be going up or down.
I know cervical's your neck, so it might be cervical.
Yeah, it could be then. Next, please. That's going up as well, isn't it? So shall we say?
Cervical.
I'll leave this to Mel.
Cervical.
Is the right answer. Why has this been left to you, Mel?
I just randomly know about spines.
And are you a doctor or do you have back trouble?
Back trouble.
We're going up the spine, and these are vertebrae. What do you do about your back trouble? Do you find anything works?
Lying down flat for a long time.
Yeah, I do a lot of that. I don't even have back trouble. I just like to do it. Midlanders, what would you like?
Lion, please.
Lion shall be yours. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Aries. Aries. Next, please.
Demo is a type of brie. So brie.
So does the first letter denote what the other one, what the meaning is?
Next, please.
Cries. Oh, is it? Yes, it's R-E-I-S.
Oh, yeah. OK, Andrew, you say?
So if you take the letter before
What would come forth in the sequence, Andrew?
It would be, D loses moisture.
I can take that answer.
Thank you.
Explain it to me, please.
The letter before the colon, if you put that before the letters R-I-E-S, you get this thing after the colon.
That's right. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. What are Demo and Demella?
Breeze.
Breeze, of course. Weep's another word for cries. And D, we went with Belgian footballer Mertens, so I suppose his name must be Dries.
Yes.
But you were thinking of Dries, of
Dries,
course, loses
yeah.
moisture. Very well done. Al Frescans, 1 question left, the Eye of Horus. What would come forth in this final sequence of the round? Time starts now.
Time for a penguin. The biggest penguin, isn't it?
Yeah, biggest penguin.
OK, next. Emu.
Flightless birds. aren't they?
Flightless birds, they are.
Size.
Yeah, possibly biggest
It's
birds on
size.
different continents. But they both start EM. Next, please. Cassowary, that's...
So that's Australia.
Is that flightless?
Is it flightless?
Yes, flightless.
Yeah, it's flightless.
So I think there might be ostrich.
Ostrich, because it's the
Size.
biggest, yeah. Ostrich.
Is the right answer. And why is that?
We believe these are probably the largest flightless birds in the world. Or just the largest birds.
In weight terms, they're the heaviest birds. Exactly so. I know what you're thinking at home. Northern cassowary or southern cassowary? People will be thinking it's ridiculous. Cassowary, what is that? We've amalgamated the 2 cassowaries. And it's a wonder, having done that it's not the heaviest bird. But the ostrich is still heavier. I like this sort of question. So you have all these kind of clever ones and breeze and word puzzles and weird numbers one, and then we just come right down to the bare bones of the thing. What are the heaviest birds?
Yeah.
Is this moment in life you go, what are we all doing? We obsessive quiz sit around working out what's the sequence of heaviest birds while our mortal lifespan dribbles away. And that means that the...
Scoff. So taunt and scoff are like synonyms. I don't know what
Gorge and scoff. Gobble.
Guzzle, gobble, gorge, yeah, that, and scoff, yeah. So they're words for instinct. Oh, there we go, it's the first one.
Robin, Kitty, Pat, Fanny, ghost characters.
Oh, brilliant.
And the captain.
Yes. So, I'm leaving out the captain for this first one. I'm leaving out Pat. I'm leaving out Fanny. Yes. So now we've got
3 lives.
Pressed. Looks like it might be a word one.
It's going to be a word one, I think.
Pressed.
Taunton, Brighton, Preston,
Taunton,
Bolton.
Brighton.
Taunton, Brighton, Preston, Bolton. Yeah. So then we've got Wolf. Pack.
Pack. Yeah, pack.
It was just too easy. But do you know the connections? Let's talk it through. Tell me what connects scoff, gobble, gorge and guzzle.
They're all words for to eat fast.
They're all synonyms for gobbling and guzzling. Kitty, Robin, the captain and Pat.
They are characters in Ghosts.
They are all ghosts in Ghosts, the sitcom. Well done. And the next group, Bolt, Prest and so on.
If you put on the end, then you get an English town.
Bolton, Preston, Taunton and Brighton. Very well spotted. Well done. And the last group, Fanny, Six, Ice and Wolf.
Packs.
Can be followed by packs. You make it look so easy. 4 points for the connections, 4 points for finding the groups in the first place. A bonus of 2 points for getting all of it is the maximum of 10. Very well done.
Thank you.
Let's bring in the other team now, give them the other wall and see how they get on. It'll be the Lion Wolf U Midlanders, 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Okay, right, so we've got tools, fireside tools,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poker.
shovel. What else have we got apart from
Andiron.
those 4? Okay, what else have we got then? So
Peel is what bells do, or it could be a homonym for
thunder, peel, thunder and peel, bellow, roar, thunder
yeah.
and peal, loud
Yeah, well
noises.
Okay, we've got plenty of time, so.
Okay, so what's the
E.T. is a film, obviously. Are there some other films there?
The Onion's a magazine. Chrome is a browser.
Oh, Firework might be a browser.
Millennium, Book,
Are there some of them like
Bridge.
films?
A Glass
Right.
Onion.
Rise, E.T., Millennium.
Crystal Palace.
Onion's got layers.
E.T.
Okay.
I think you might need to go for the browsers.
What's the hot and cold with a capital M? What's going on with that?
You've got a
I don't
minute.
know. It could be films. With Drew Barrymore, maybe. Onion rings,
Crystal is made of glass.
crystal ring, millennium rings. Do you get things with rings in? Okay. Crystal ball.
Dome.
30 seconds.
Chrome dome.
Millennium dome.
1 life.
I don't understand what the hot and cold is.
No, I think you're going to have to go for something.
I'm afraid that's your 3 lives and the wall has frozen. If I liked to bite my nails visibly on screen, I would have done it there. Let's see. Tell me about the first group. Shovel, tongs and so on.
These are fireside hearth tools.
Fireplace tools, exactly so. Next group, thunder, peal, bellow and roar.
Loud noises.
They're just loud noises. And there are also points for the connections in the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall. Firework, hot and cold, E.T. Rise.
I did say Drew Barrymore films, in case it's that. I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
You know it or you don't.
Right. Drew Barrymore films.
I think you are clearly not fans of the work of Katy Perry. Katy Perry songs is what they are. And the last group, Chrome, Onion, Millennium, Crystal.
Are those balls or domes?
Three domes. Go for that.
Domes.
They are domes. And you nearly got it. I mean, you nearly got it by mistake, thinking it was something else. Chrome dome, you know, it's slang for a bald person. The Onion dome is something Russian architecture. The Millennium dome and the Crystal dome on the Crystal Maze. They are the domes. So you gave me 3 connections and you found 2 groups. That's a total of 5 points. Let's have a look at the overall scores. The Midlanders have 12 points. The Frescans have 20. But it can all change in round 4, the missing vowels round, where we have taken the vowels out of well-known names, phrases or sayings, squidged up the consonants, and the teams have to work out what those disguised clues are. Fingers on buzzer, teams. I can tell you that the first group of connected clues are all lovely Welsh castles. Frescans?
Pembroke Castle.
Yes, it is. Frescans?
Caerphilly Castle.
Yes, it is. Midlanders?
Harlot Castle.
That's the one. Frescans?
Carnarvon Castle.
Yes, it is. Next group, song titles moved one day later. Midlanders?
Manic Tuesday.
Instead of Monday. Frescans?
Saturday, I'm in love.
Instead of Friday. Midlanders?
Monday, Bloody Monday.
That's the one. Frescans?
Sunday night at the movies.
Yes, it is. Next category, things you might share with a partner. Midlanders?
Duvet cover.
Yes. Frescans?
Children.
Yes. Midlanders?
Romantic meal.
That would be nice. Frescans?
Surname.
Yes, indeed. Next category, a country and its second largest island. Frescans?
New Zealand and North Island.
Yes, it is. Midlanders?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Very well done. Getting the point just as the bell goes for the end of the quiz and people at home shout, a country in its second largest island. Why do we watch this show? But well done, all of you. That is the end of the quiz. And looking at the final scores, Midlanders, you finish with 18 points. Frescans, you have 28. Very impressive score. Takes you straight through to the next round of the competition. Midlanders, you're going nowhere. You stay at this stage and you now play another match to try and make it through. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you for watching. And I know that many viewers will be worried after the catastrophic news about the intro budget about my throwaway sign-offs. Luckily, the budget for the throwaway sign-off writing team, comprising 40 of the world's leading scholars, is ring-fenced for another year. So it's thanks to Professor Sir John Hardcastle of Oxford University for this. Join me next week for Only Connect, the show that's harder to crack open than a bottle of ketchup. Lovely stuff, Sir John. Good night.